Hi, friends. How are you guys today? I have a really awesome message. I know I say that every single day, but I really believe that every single time I go live that I just get hit with this amazing, this actually woke me up last night when I was thinking about it. I wanted to share it with you because it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I have a pretty good feeling that most of us in this time in our lives, in our spiritual walk, and wanting so deeply and so badly to have the things that we want to have and to be able to create the life that we want to create. And often we get stuck in these patterns of actually being so attached to the things that we desire that we don't really notice what's right in front of us. And I talk about this a lot, but manifesting from the ego, right, where we are more aware of what we don't have. And then we start to put all of our effort and trying to control our circumstances so that we can actually, okay, you guys, can I finish this before you guys do that? Because this is not going to work. I can hear you and it's distracting me. Well, you can't really do it without talking. So just let me do this really quick, okay? But anyway, so I want to gather my thoughts again, because this is so important, that even though we are capable of being able to co-create a reality that lights us on fire and excites us, and we literally are able to attract and to bring into our lives the things that really make a difference, that in the interim, while we are traveling this journey and while we are experiencing the things that we're experiencing, and as we, everything's not manifesting today, we get to experience the unfolding of everything as we go along. But we're so obsessed, we become so obsessed about those things that haven't yet manifested that we miss what's right in front of us. That gratitude for the things that we have almost feels forced. Like, well, yeah, I have that, but that's not enough because I still don't have this yet. And I realized this on a deeper level the other day when I was working on a mindset thing, and I was just like, oh, I just felt so stuck. And I was determined to remove that block. I was determined to move that energy inside of me so that I could feel free of it. And so I had my headphones on and I was listening to an audio. And I had taken my daughter to the playground, and she was playing, and I was kind of playing with her, but I was really into what I was listening to. And she was talking to me, and I have no idea what she said. And she said, "Right, mommy?" And I said, "Mm-hmm," and I'm just not listening to her, and I'm into what I'm doing. And in that moment, it hit me that what I really want to experience, what I want to manifest, is a life that is amazing for my kids, where I can engage with them and be with them and just be present. And in that moment, I felt like the things that I didn't have were distracting me from being able to connect to my kids. So I had to get those things so that I could connect with them, so that I could provide for them a life that they enjoyed. But I was right there, able to connect with her, and I missed it. I missed the opportunity to be able to experience life in the present moment because I was so concerned with what I didn't have, and with where I wanted to be, and with how I wanted to feel, instead of just being there, being present in the moment, watching what was going on, listening to her sweet voice and participating in that conversation, and being there with her right now, not when things look a different way, not when things are quote unquote better for me or for us, but right here and right now. And how many times has that happened to you, where, and we do it unconsciously? Just because I was consciously aware this time doesn't mean that I let many opportunities go, even in that day. And so it was like this conversation that I had with myself this morning, very much so. Besides, yes, all of the things that I desire are awesome, and I'm excited about watching as they unfold, and I'm excited about experiencing them, and it's going to be awesome as every single day gets better and better and better. But today is the day. Today is one of those days that gets to be the best day right now. And I choose to be present with what is unfolding now. And I choose to be present with those people that I love. And I'm not going to let any opportunities pass me by where I can love deeper, and I can hug a little longer, and I can kiss those amazing cheeks, and I can laugh at my husband's stupid jokes over and over and over again, because I'm not so obsessed with what I don't have. And this is the most important thing. Hi, Valerie. It's so good to see you. This is the most important thing, is that as life continues to unfold, if you're not enjoying what's manifesting right now and what is already manifested for you, if you're not enjoying it, if you're not present with life, then I promise you this, I guarantee you this hands down, that when you reach those pinnacles of your life, when you get the things that you want to get, when the money comes in, when the success rolls in, when you get that bigger house or whatever it is that you think, when I have this, I will finally be able to relax and be present and all of these things. It's not true. That won't happen. If you're not peaceful now within you, if you're not accepting who and what you are and what's unfolding now, if you're not completely satisfied with life as it is and as it unfolds. So when I say that, I don't mean that you're going to settle because you think that this is all there is, but this is where you are right now. And when you can just be content with where you are, anticipating with complete confidence that you're going to things will continue to get better, but you can find joy in this moment, right? When you can find joy in this moment, that's the only way that those other things will enhance your experience and bring you more joy, because it's not about the things. The desires that you have, the things that you get excited about, the anticipations, those are all reflections of the way that you want to feel right now. And so whenever you feel that way right now, and you find in life where it's already showing up, then you become a welcome channel for those things to just flow into your experience. But they no longer matter. The things don't matter. The things are just a symbol for you to tune into what is already within you. Do you see that? Can you see the difference between, and can you feel why that's so important? Because if you're always waiting, you will always be waiting. If you're waiting for something to happen, that will happen, and you're going to wait for something else. And at the end of your life, you're going to look back and say, I do this like on a weekly basis. Sometimes I look back and I say, God, I missed it. I missed an opportunity. And in those moments, it hurts, you guys. Do you know what I mean? I know that we all have those moments where we're like, oh, I missed an opportunity to love deeper. I missed an opportunity to be present. And I don't even know what happened to that day, because I was so focused on the things that I didn't have, and I was feeling bad about it. And I missed just being right here. And it feels so bad whenever that happens in a day or in a week. So imagine, you guys, and just let's go to like the negative for just a second, so that you can, when the pain gets more real than the idea of pleasure, then your ego will switch. Okay, so let's just go down that path. If you understand how deeply it hurts to not be present and miss opportunities to be present in life right now for a week, imagine what it would feel like for a lifetime, right? Yes, live today like it's your last. Totally. And there will be times when you mess that up. There will be times, moments, days, weeks, when your mind gets so deeply ingrained in the fear and the doubt and the limitations that you do miss it. And don't beat yourself up, but let's proactively remember what really matters, and let it be a trigger, so that the next time you hear your child's laughter, you can just take a second. take a second and relish and say, this is it. This right now, this is my symbol of abundance. I am going to feel this, and I'm going to experience this, and I'm going to use this opportunity to just draw out all the goodness. I am going to drain this experience of all its goodness so that I can just feel into it. And I am going to love deeper and love more. Love for yourself and for your experiences and for the people in your life are a total magnet for more. Total magnet. So you don't have to go through all of these processes and trying to make things happen and, using visualization and vision boards to try to get what you want. Those things are awesome, but we use them for the wrong purpose. We use them to bring things into our lives instead of using them to maximize the vibration of the things that we desire, right? So what is it that you desire? What is it that you want to experience? Abundance, love, excitement, passion. Use the vision for all of those things in order to tune into that right now. And I promise you that you will be able to have those experiences right now, today. You don't have to wait until you get the $10,000 check or until your business hits 7 figures this year or whatever that is. You don't have to wait for that. All of that is meant to be a symbol to return you back to who you really are and to the experiences that are unfolding right now. And when you really grasp that and you become a practitioner of these habits, then all of those things that you've been obsessing over and focused on and that has been distracting you will just boom, like become an effortless manifestation. And it will be fun temporarily, but it ultimately isn't going to matter as much as the richness that you've decided to create in your life right now. Okay? So I didn't lie to you, did I? I told you this was a really powerful message. And I want not only to inspire you, but I want you to take this into your day, into your, put it on an hourly reminder. Am I being present right now? Am I loving? Am I perceiving this? Okay, perceiving is like word of the day, perceiving. Am I perceiving this experience right now in a way that makes me feel good or makes me feel bad? There is no meaning except for the meaning that you give it. So how do you want to perceive these moments? Do you want to perceive these moments as not being good enough? Do you want to perceive these moments as not having what you want yet? Or do you want to perceive these moments as this is part of my journey? I am so connected to my soul. I am so connected to God. I am so connected to love right now. I am going to perceive this situation as an unfolding of love and of beauty and of experience. So everything that you're experiencing, say, what can I choose for my perception to be? Because it is a choice. And what you choose is what you get to experience. So how can you perceive experiences in your life today that make you feel good? And I'm not talking about disingenuine positivity, like faking, well, this is kind of a shitty situation, but I'm going to pretend like I like it because I want better things to happen to me. No, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about letting go of the illusion of form and trying to make things happen in your way so that you can be happy and saying, no matter what, I fully understand that the universe has my back. And this may look like a situation that is temporarily leading me into fear, right? So we're going to get real. We're going to be honest with ourselves. But then we're also going to return back to the ultimate truth, which is everything's working out for me. Okay? So I hope this message spoke to you as much as it spoke to me. Give me some hearts if you loved it. Share this video with anybody who you feel could use a dose of daily love and maybe even a little kick in the ass. And yeah, let me know how this served you, and come back after you've practiced it a couple times and let me know how it made a difference. Because even if you just apply this to 1 or 2 things in your life and then you never return back to it, I promise that just that one experience will help you to subconsciously return back even even without any effort, right? So the goal is to create these unconscious habits that bring us into the character, the deeper, richer character of who we were really meant to be, right? So it might be temporarily a little bit of a challenge because it's not what you're used to, but until it becomes a habit, and then it's just who you are. You are just the person who extracts as much from every single experience as you possibly can. How amazing could life be if everything was just an opportunity to extract more life? And then you display that, right? You like project that. That to me is so much more exciting than talking about how can I get something? How can I like tap into my inner magic so that I can create just material wealth? Yeah, that's great. That's fun. But isn't that just a byproduct though? That's not really the point. That's the byproduct of tapping into what I'm talking about, this invisible energy that's available. And it's available now, and it's available through your consciousness. So why are we going to wait? Why are we going to pass up opportunities? Because you are the generator. What you focus on, what you choose to focus on becomes your new experiences. So let's focus on the things that we want to experience. And even if it's just a little speck, and as you focus on that little speck of love, or that little speck of abundance, or that little speck of enlightenment or mind expansion, it just begins to expand and expand and expand. Oh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting for me. So that's my message today. Okay, so before I let you go, I want to let you know that if you feel drawn to work with me one-on-one, now is the time. I have 3 spots available for my one-on-one. I'm going to put a link, my Calendly link, in the comments so that if you want to have a chat about it, we can talk for a quick conversation on what it is that I do. But the way that I teach what I'm sharing with you and how to make it real, it's not just information, it's not just mindset work, it's a lot of deep energy work that we do to shift your energy so that you can internalize this material easier, because your ego's going to want to block it. Your ego's going to want to help you forget instead of help you remember, right? So you'll be inspired, and then all of a sudden you get distracted, and that's your ego's way of trying to keep you keep you living the life that you're living now. And so as we start to move the energy, right, and let your ego know that this is a safe place to be, that soul evolution is actually a much better place for both your expanded ego and your higher self, right? But we have to kind of clear out some of that energy so that it makes room for this expansion. And that's what I do in my one-on-one practices. So we get real with the energy that is within you. We get real with the way that you're feeling and the thoughts that you're thinking. And we shine light on those areas that need attention. And then we allow that voice to really be heard. And then as we shift the energy, you will be able to adopt these concepts and principles and be able to see things from a completely different perspective without having to force it, right? So what I mean by that is, like, usually what we do with mindset is that we have this belief and it doesn't feel good and we want to have a different belief. So we force this new belief, and we feel like contradicting that old belief with a new belief is actually going to implant in our subconscious mind a new belief. And a lot of people teach it that way, so I'm sure it works for some people, but that doesn't work for me. It's like I'm just trying to fool myself into believing something that I don't really believe. And so what I help you do is remove the energy that's holding that belief in place, and then actually revealing more of the truth. So those higher truths actually are already known by your higher self, and they can be revealed to you as you let go of what no longer serves you. So that's what you can experience when we work one-on-one together. If you're interested, just click on the link in the comments so that we can have a conversation. No obligation. We talk about what it is that you need, and we make a choice on whether or not it's a fit for you. So I look forward to helping you if you feel inspired to reach out. But either way, just let me know that this message spoke to you in some way and how it impacted you in a particular experience. I want to know what experience really shifted for you today by you applying what you just learned from this live video, okay? I love you so much. I thank you for spending your time with me. I hope that I was able to inspire you today. I love you, and I will see you guys on the next live. Bye.